What's up guys? Welcome to the qg1. In today's video we're gonna be going over one of our personal favorite movies, played by Beth Harmon. In the new Netflix original series, The Queen's Gambit. As she was playing this game in New Mexico against a young Russian prodigy. As you guys can see here, white has a pretty nice position. A rook on the 7th rank and strong centralized bishop on d5. Advanced pawns on g5 and h4. In fact, the king on h8 can't even be moved, because of the activity of the centralized bishop and the rook. But when looking at this position it can be pretty hard to see a clear route for a victory. But here Harmon played a beautiful move that ended up winning the game. If you guys want to pause the video real quick and try to find the solution. If you are white, what would you play in this position? How can white best push for a win here? We'll assume you guys have a chance to pause the video and try to find the move that Beth Harmon played here. She played the amazing pawn break through h5. What on earth is she doing? Well, her idea is to take on g6. The idea is that after g6 takes h5, we now have g6 threatening mate in 1 with rook to h7 checkmate, attacking the king on h8, and black can't go to g8 because of the strong bishop on d5. If a move like bishop g7, she can now simply play rook c8 check, when the bishop play the rook back to the 7th rank. Start gobbling up pawns and this position is easily win. Therefore it's so obvious that black can't really take the pawn on h5 because of a g6 with the nasty mating net. So I think black's best defense is probably the move rook e2, but now white can play a move like a4 giving space up on a3. Idea being after rook takes b2 white don't want to move the king to a1, because then the rook go to c2 with a discovered check on the king. So now we play king to a3, the escape square. Following the moves h takes g5, and h takes g6. Black has found a way to stop the mating threat by swinging the rook to h2. Obviously now white can't play rook h7, because the rook is defending it. But now we can start to simply gobble up pawns on the queen side of board with rook takes b7 followed by rook takes a7. And if a move like g3, we can now give up the rook with rook h7 check. After g takes h7. As you guys can see, let's say black plays a move like king takes a7. Now white's simply gonna start rolling these pawns down the board with a move like a5. If bishop d4, that's fine. White will play b5. If bishop a7, play b6. I mean guys, it's just no way for black to stop this. And g2 can't ever be played because this bishop on d5 is stopping both the pawn on g3 and the pawn on d6. If you like to see more great games of Beth Harmon in the Netflix original series Queen's Gambit, leave a comment to let us know what other videos you'd like to see on this channel. As always, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.